So hello dear friends, another new video after a long break. I had a lot of things to do in my work and I think many things to do at home, so I didn't have much time to make any new videos and I didn't buy anything new. So a couple of days ago I was participating in live chat with Mr. Mayo, with Joe. Hi Joe. And he told me that it's been a while since everybody last heard of me, so I decided to make a new video of recent CDs and vinyl finds that I have. I wanted to get some new CDs and vinyls to make a long video, so I decided to make another 10-15 minute video. So yeah, I'm gonna show you new finds that I found in the flea market, and here we go. The latest find that I found this nice interesting copy of Elton John's Live, 17th of November 1970. It's a very interesting album, and I saw on the internet that it's one of his 10 best records. So I kind of like it. It's very interesting. And this is the English copy, made in England. And what is the interesting thing about this album is that I think that in that period of time in 70, Elton John was not as known as he became later. So I think this is the reason why he recorded. First of all, here it's Elton John's recording of cover version of Beatles' Get Back, and also here is the cover version of Rolling Stones' Honky Tonk Woman. So it's a very interesting album, very rare songs. And what I also understood that last year on Record Store Day, this album was issued in a full version. Now here it has only 6 songs, and the last one, Burn Down the Mission, includes My Baby Left Me and Get Back by the Beatles. So I didn't know at the time that this album was released a year ago on Record Store Day for the full version. Now, since I like this one, the original one, I consider finding the full version. So, the next album that I bought is very interesting, very unique thing. This is the ABBA Greatest Hits. Well, this is not the Greatest Hits, this is singles, first 10 years. And it's a very beautiful album, by the way. It's just made in Holland by Polydor, and very beautiful. First of all, it has a very beautiful front picture. This is I believe 80s already. One of the later pictures of ABBA, and I think it's already when they are already separated as a couples. But I might be wrong. So the gatefold is nothing special, only the song listing. But what's interesting about this album is that it has very interesting inner sleeves. It has 2 inner sleeves, and it has this picture number 1. This is picture number 2. I mean picture collage, this one. The second inner sleeve is also interesting. It has this song from Waterloo. This is the cover of Waterloo album, and this is another picture. Yeah. So this is a unique album, I think, because of these interesting inner sleeves. So next, I want to show you my CDs, new CDs. So one of the CDs that I really wanted to have for a long time is The Who Live at Leeds. Now this is the deluxe version. Originally it came on the vinyl with 6 songs. Then I might be mistaken, I don't have the vinyl, so I don't know. I think it was 6 or 7 songs. In 1995 came the CD, which is included also here. And I mean the CD was the entire CD1 of the deluxe version with 2 songs from the CD2. Now, live at Leeds, they performed all their greatest hits at that time, and Tommy the musical in its entirely. So only 2 songs from Tommy were used on 1995 issue, but this one has the entire concert, February the 14th, 1970. It has 13 songs on disc 1 and 20 songs on disc 2, and the full version of Tommy. So this is a very interesting and rare thing. Another great live album, one of the greatest live albums ever, is Led Zeppelin, How the West Was Won. This is the 2018 edition. Now the difference between 2018 edition and 2003 edition is that A Whole Lotta Love omits one of the songs from the medley. It's only two minutes, so that's the only difference. And this is the triple album, and that's how it looks like. I keep the CDs separately so they won't get damaged, so I cannot show them to you. This is the booklet, and it's laminated and it contains very beautiful pictures of Led Zeppelin. I always considered that Madison Square Garden performance was the best, but everybody tells me that this one is the best, so might give it a couple of listens more in order to decide which concert is my favorite. It's very difficult for me to decide because I'm familiar with the Madison Square Garden performance from the early 90s, and this one I listened only a couple of months ago, so it's very difficult for me to change my mind. So the next one, the latest recording by Led Zeppelin so far. This one is a perfect thing. This is called Celebration Day. Now this one is CD1, CD2, CD1, CD2, Blu-ray and bonus DVD as the rehearsals. So this is a full version, recorded in 2007, December the 10th, 2007, with Jason Bonham. Yeah, and these here are all 4 of them. 3 original members of Led Zeppelin and Jason Bonham, son of late John Bonham. Yeah, that's how the CDs look like. So this is the full concert, and I really enjoyed it, and I think this is one of the, great albums. I really love this album. So next thing that I want to show, now it's time for you to see some Frank Zappa albums that I bought from my collection. The first thing that I didn't have, it is Weasels Ripped My Flesh. Frank Zappa album. Listen to it only once, but I have to give it a couple of more listens. The next one, Frank Zappa, Roxy and Elsewhere, another CD. Listen to it already twice. Very good live album. Frank Zappa, Broadway the Hard Way. Haven't listened to it, just picked it up quite recently. I want to listen to it. Now, this one is considered one of Zappa's greatest albums. This is Joe's Garage, Acts 1, 2 and 3 on double CD. So this is the CD 1. It has 2 booklets inside. This is CD number 2. Booklets continues very interesting illustrations, and of course it has lyrics. Yeah, this booklet is the lyric booklet. And the other booklet it has 2 booklets. This is a catalog, Frank Zappa album catalog, which lists all the Zappa albums and the short presentation. And this one is, the booklet opens very interestingly. It opens like this, and then it opens like this, and here you also have a page before that, so it's a very gatefoldy thing, like it's very interesting booklet. And the album, I listened only to act number 1 and 2 so far, and I have to say that it's very good album, really like it. And the last but not least from Led Zeppelin, from Frank Zappa, so far is the triple album, which is called Shut Up and Play Your Guitar. The second one called Shut Up and Play Your Guitar Some More. And the third one is Return of the Son of Shut Up and Play Your Guitar. So this is a box. It continues a little booklet and three CDs with almost the same cover. Yeah, it's the same picture but different colors. So, I also have to say that I haven't listened to this album yet, and I want to give it a listen, so I cannot say my opinion about this album yet. Now, the last CD, but definitely not the least, is John Lennon CDs. This is, I think it's unofficial, but it's released only, yeah, it's official because it has a barcode, but I think it was released only in Germany or Europe, I don't know. So kind of strange copy. I mean, if any of you know something about this album, yeah, this one was released officially. This is the Easy Rider Generation in Concert series. John Lennon Give Peace a Chance. Now, this one contains all the live performances by John. This one live at the Apollo Theater in New York, Madison Square Garden, New York, live in Toronto, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and yeah, I think it omits only the recording with Frank Zappa. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have the Frank Zappa jam that he performed on the Sometime in New York City album, but this one contains all the other performances like John Lennon in New York City and in Toronto and all the occasional performances. Also, it doesn't have the performance with Elton John. I think it's this only solo performances. So yeah, it has Eric Clapton, Klaus Fulman, Alan White. So this is from Toronto, and yeah, all the other. So it's in total 15 songs. And what's interesting about this one is all the songs are shuffled. They don't go chronologically or by the album. They are just shuffled. So yeah. Very interesting copy. I never saw this one before, and this one was, yeah, this is how it looks like, the CD, but I have never seen that before. So another thing that I want to show you is, as you might have already understood, a couple of weeks ago I bought Bravo magazines. And I found very interesting big collage of Beatles poster. Now, I kind of got into that again, so I found something interesting. I found this magazine. Yeah, it's only a cover, and it says here. And the first thing that I saw, the first one of the four, it was actually Paul McCartney. Now, this issue is from December 1979, and these are the four pictures, and this starts with Paul McCartney. So I'm going to show you the first one. So this is Paul McCartney's portrait. This is from December 1979. The next one, as we can see from the four pictures, is George Harrison. So the next one is George Harrison. So this, I believe, from January 80 already. This is the portrait of George Harrison. Then comes John Lennon. That's it. John Lennon. And the last, but definitely not the least, we have Ringo Starr. It looks like this. So if you combine all four posters together, you will get long, big, four-pictured poster. Okay, so that was the four posters that I wanted to show you, and that's it. That's it for this month. Once again, I didn't have much time, and I couldn't buy anything else, so see you tomorrow. Because tomorrow we have a flea market, and I will go to flea market to find something interesting, maybe to buy something, I don't know. But if there will be enough material for me to show you, then I'll make another video. If not, then we'll see us in a couple of weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.